Ever think you've solved a problem only to find out you haven't dug deep enough? You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 326, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. Aaron Havens recommended, I think 3 times now, that I repeat this message on the 5 whys. So I'm essentially going to read what I wrote back then, otherwise I'll mess up the tenses. So the 5 whys is a technique that I just started using in trying to figure out a real solution to my problems at that time. So I'll give you an example that I first read online and then an example of how I was using it in my own daily life at the time. The online example is this local government was upset because they had an important statue that kept getting defaced by bird droppings. The whole point of the 5 whys is to ask why 5 times. If you have kids, you're probably pretty familiar with this. So you ask, why is it covered in droppings? Because there's so many birds around it. Why are there so many birds? Because they swarm the studio at night. Why do they do that? Because there are many bugs at night that they like to eat. Why are there so many bugs at night? Because they shine lights on the statue at night that attract the bugs. So why do they shine the light? Because they want to make the statue visible. By doing this exercise, they looked at everything in a new context. The real question wasn't how do they remove the birds, but how do they have a better way to illuminate the light at night without attracting the bugs. So here's the example that I used in my life at that time. I'm taking this habit course by Ryan Holiday, and the habit that I wanted to develop and ingrain in my system was morning journaling and evening journaling. But I was a little frustrated. My question was, how can I improve these techniques? My first why was, why am I doing the writing? Well, for one reason, it was a mind dump. 2, I thought it would improve my creativity and productivity. 3, it helps me get my thoughts out. 4, it was an easy habit to pick. So why was I unhappy with it? I was generally just making lists rather than writing about what was inside of me. Quote, I'm not expressing my emotions. Why am I just making lists? Because I usually find I don't have enough time. Why do I feel it isn't doing any good? Because I'm not putting much effort into it and I'm just checking the boxes. Why am I not expressing my emotions? Again, because of time. And also I'm unclear on the real purpose of this practice. So what can I do? I could devote more time, and when I don't have more time, just accept that and vow to do a better job the next time. I could go back to why I even picked this habit and what I would like to capture, such as how am I thinking about things, how I've changed, and how I'm using this time and space to work on mastering my own story. Doing the process helped me get down to the fact that I really didn't have a why for that habit, and you know as well as I do, habits aren't going to stick if you don't have a why. So try this out, see what you think, just keep asking why, at least 5 times, if not more. Get your kids to help you and have a diamond day.